I'm hearing two things that are consistent with what Jane has talked about and what Danny talked about. I heard a lot about natural fibers from Danny too. Sustainability and traceability. These are coming to the fore for everybody in this room. It's not a trend, it's just the way we need to do things. The U.S. cotton industry, we've been growing cotton for over 400, almost 500 years in the United States. And now around over 8,000 farming families. We're not this big old corporation, we're families. And some of these families have been farming for generations. I know one farmer in particular in Mississippi, their farming family has been going back over 170 years farming on the same land. But I mean, that means you have to keep the land in good shape. But that's what sustainability means. Now, we all know that brands and retailers need, well, what does that mean? We need measurability, we need markers, we need verification. Well, we're doing it. So that's very, very exciting. So why I'm here in China for Cotton Council International, Cotton USA, is because 97% of all U.S. cotton is exported. We are the largest exporter of cotton in the world. So, you know, chances are you have U.S. cotton in your products. You may or may not know that. Some of you are already our licensees and know it very well. And we help you trace your supply chains, which I'm going to talk about. So we're quite well established, 1956. Basically, we help people along the whole supply chain to do better business. And how we do that, I'm going to go into. So we're global. And that means that we connect up supply chains, especially in Asia and Latin America. These are our two biggest areas. And we have a presence, again, globally. So because we have a global reach, we provide sourcing solutions. So the whole supply chain. So if you're a spinner, we know you. If you're a mill, a manufacturer, and you use cotton, we know you, garment maker, and brands and retailers. And so we help brands and retailers to connect their whole supply chains. If they want to be sustainable and traceable, we can help you do it. But what we do, we're like matchmakers. We bring people together to source better, and that's also for your bottom line, not just for sustainability and traceability. We like to offer a full package. And that package is becoming more compelling. And it will be 2020 rolling out 2 brand new initiatives. So we're also a brand. So that brings something at retail. So if you've done your due diligence through the whole supply chain, you can actually put our logo on at retail, also in the United States, and also around the world, in any markets in the world. And we can help you do that too. Sourcing with us, again, the key components of this is the quality, again, that lovely word I've heard the whole morning, traceability, what actually that is, I'm going to go into that, and sustainability and people. Why we mention people? No forced labor in the United States. Very high, 100% compliance, okay? So the quality of the raw material, if you don't start with high quality raw material, you're not going to get a high quality finished product. That's the bottom line, okay? So we work with every single part of the supply chain to make sure that the quality is there. And also something exciting we've added to our mix. We've hired technical experts to work with mills around the world to help them use, spin, and make fabric better using U.S. cotton, also to save them money. Lower fiber cost, improved operating performance, higher quality product means considerable financial advantage. It actually, at the end of the day, when you do the numbers for your finished product, you save money. So there it is, consistency, high quality, lower waste, because there's a lot of waste in the production line. So the consistency is really important, because if you're a mill, the less downtime, the higher efficiency. Every single bale of U.S. cotton shipped around the world, no matter where it's shipped, has what we call a PBI, a permanent bale identification tag. and you see the little barcode. You can just scan it, and you know exactly the quality of that bale. Every single bale is inspected by the United States Department of Agriculture. So that starts right there. Traceability at the farm, at the field level. Now, if you really want to go dig deeper, I'm going to give you a case study of Supima. It's the premium U.S. cotton. If you use Supima cotton in your products, it's guaranteed 100% forensically provable. Every single bale of Supima cotton, every single growth of Supima cotton in the United States is forensically provable. Now, Supima did that for their growth in the western part of the United States. And we, as Upland Cotton, the rest of U.S. Cotton, did a pilot project for Oratane. The good news is, I can report to you today, it was a great success. So, we are going to do what Supima did. We're doing it right now. In the future, starting next year, all of U.S. cotton growth will be forensically provable for origin. That's traceability for you. People are moving toward alignment for sustainability goals, right? Traceability is part of that. So they said, okay, we found this technology that has isotopes in the soil. So it absorbs naturally different levels of chemical elements from the soil. Now you can take a sample of the fiber and you can make a fingerprint out of it. And no matter where that fingerprint goes in the whole process of how it's manufactured, it's always going to be there. So you're going to find it in your product down to the final product at retail or wherever it is in the supply chain. You're going to find yes or no. Is it real or is it fake? So proven origin from Oratane. You can get that certificate, okay? And as I say again, this is the future of U.S. cotton. We are right in the midst of we're right in the midst of implementing this program. So in the future, it's going to be like Supima, but for the whole U.S. cotton crop, verified forensically by Oratane. This is extremely exciting. We're going to be the first production in the entire world to have this. No guessing. Fingerprint. Okay, so they went against different types of cotton, different isotopes. So you can see it's very scientifically done, and you get the test results. So, traceability. Sustainability. So, we've been working at it for years, but these are our objectives, and we're going to tell you how we're going to get there. We've done all the hard work for you. You just know you use U.S. cotton, and you don't have to worry about any guesswork throughout the whole supply chain. 35 years, we have third-party verification of our shrinking field print. And I say field print because it's not a footprint, it's a field print. And actually, field print, there is a field print data collector, and it's, again, field to market. And this is a US-based third-party organization that comes in and audits. So they've been auditing our US cotton production for over 35 years. This is what they found. It's not us doing it, it's them. They're doing it. So the good news is land use down, greenhouse gases, irrigation water. Now have reduced in the last 30 years water usage by 82%. Most of our crop is by rainwater. 3 to 4% of all agricultural water used in the United States is for cotton. 3 to 4%. So, we're doing our due diligence. We have given ourselves stricter goals, more stringent goals, more challenges for ourselves to what we say two words, continual improvement, and that's what we're doing. We're not stopping. It's never enough. Our industry has gone forward. We're holding ourselves accountable to these goals. And you know how we're going to get there. We have now a platform how to get there. So, how do we do it? We continually adopt new technologies the integration and understanding of producer-generated data. It's right from the field. It's real. We fund new research, the industry associations. The point is everybody's involved. We get everybody, all hands on deck. And the initiative is the U.S. Trust Protocol for Sustainability. You're going to see this. This logo was just released, launched last month. And you're going to see a lot more of it. We're going to be giving you a lot more updates starting 2020, in early 2020, probably right after Chinese New Year. This is going to be blitzed. So we're right now doing our due diligence. It's rolling out. And this, what does this mean? Because everybody's saying, oh, okay, everybody has some different programs, BCI. Well, it's all on the same trajectory. Same trajectory. And my one word here is alignment. We're all in alignment. We're not doing just our own thing. Frankly, I think it's better because we have stricter guidelines. So phase one, right now, it's in our 2019 crop. We're going to implement this initiative next year. So it's just sort of watch this space. I'm very excited. The key principles, there are strict standards. It's measurable. I mean, it's verifiable. Everybody I know wants this little certificate saying it's verified. Well, you know, you're going to get it. It's very exciting. Okay, and data, third-party data. So, hey, we're covered here. So it covers all these various areas, 9 categories, 120 questions. So the farmers are actually growing the U.S. cotton, are the ones that are participating in this program are going to go through this process. Okay, so then you see there's a checklist. It's very stringent. It's very uniform, standardized. And ethical sustainability, it's very, very important. So we also support other initiatives. We're in alignment with these goals. This is where the world is going. Another part of our solutions, our sourcing solutions package, we're a brand, which is good. So we're global. We can, if we add value at retail, and we can help you trace your supply chain. If you trace what we say from dirt to shirt. So, and we work with many, many brands. And I guess another point I'd like to make is more and more brands are coming to us and saying, okay, can you help us map? It's really about mapping. Map and trace our supply chain. And we say yes. So we are working with some very large brands and retailers to help them from dirt to shirt, go in, even third-party verification at their mills, saying, yes, they're using U.S. cotton, yes, 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 traceable. And with confidence, they can put our tag alongside their tag and whatever kind of tags they want at retail. And it means something, and they know it means something. It's the real deal. So we're very excited about that. And again, as we say, Supima has been working with Brooks Brothers for many years now. And Brooks Brothers has said, wow, you know, this is a great program because not only Supima is a very high quality cotton, it's now traceable. We know there's no cheating. We feel confident. So how can we work with you? Well, let me give you a case study. So what we do more and more in our organization is kind of exciting. It's like sleuthing. We do mapping. I'm seeing so many companies go out, like especially Chinese companies, these huge, huge spinners. 10 years ago, they said, the TRQ, we're not getting enough import quota and it's limited. I'm going to go set up a spinning mill in Vietnam. So we say, great, we can ship our U.S. cotton to Vietnam. Well, this is, okay, that's a simplistic example, but now everybody's doing it. So this is just like an example of what our organization does for, let's say, for example, Korea. I'm working on a really exciting project now with my Korean counterpart that also traces to Indonesia, Nicaragua. I mean, it's global. And it's exciting, and it's under one company who's trying to connect the dots for a very, very large U.S. retailer, and we're helping them do it. So everybody is doing their due diligence, but it's on our platform. So, and everything is verifiable. So here are some of the brands that we work with these Korean companies, the vendors, right? So it's really like peace of mind. We can help connect the vendors through our licensee program and ensure that all is, let's say, tickety-boo along the supply chain. So what our organization does, we have this amazing database of intel of where these companies are going, and we can help you trace them wherever they're going. So we do mapping of companies. And it's very exciting for us. And we're also very exciting that we can make a difference with the sourcing effectiveness and efficiency for our brand retailer partners. This is another headquartered in Seoul with production lines overseas. But all the decision-making for purchases are still in Seoul. I'd love to invite all of you to our next sourcing event. And the sourcing events have become really quite a signature initiative of ours because we get such good feedback. So we're going to roll out the nationwide sustainability and best practices program, which is you've just seen, the U.S. Trust Protocol, and its strict third-party verification. Supply chain traceability. It's already for all of Supima production. And in the coming years, it will be available for all of U.S. cotton production, and that's through the Oratane forensic technology. And to add to that, global supply chain sourcing networks, access vetted mills, manufacturers, and innovative and performance fibers. This is also another initiative we've done in recent years. What's new in cotton? We have access to new technologies that can help you differentiate your products from others and be more competitive. And I love this, the supply chain mapping these days. And technical expertise. We can send our technical team into the mills and help them spin better cotton with U.S. cotton, spin better yarn with U.S. cotton, and make better fabrics. So the ultimate goal being the product is higher quality. And then add the brand to that, the Cotton USA brand at retailer. And then we can help you co-brand and do promotional activities. So there's a lot, we'd like to think there's a lot we can help you with, a lot to add and solution providing to your supply chains. So we'd love to work with you. And thank you very much.